Welcome, Taurus. Thank you for tuning in to your horoscope for November 9th, 2025 on your channel, Zodiac Attraction. Discover what the future holds for you in terms of finances, lucky numbers, love, health, work, family, compatibility, and favorite color. Subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on daily updates. Get ready to explore your destiny. Let's get started. Taurus, the universe surrounds you with a soft but powerful reminder. Your life moves in the direction of your choices. Every thought, every word, every emotional response is a brushstroke shaping the masterpiece of your destiny. It takes the same amount of energy to imagine success as it does to fear failure, the same strength to stand in the sunlight as to remain in the rain. The message from your guides is clear. Choose optimism even when the path feels uncertain. When you decide to think big, to believe in what is possible rather than what could go wrong, you activate the law of attraction at its highest frequency. Free will means your guides cannot think for you, but they will always amplify the energy of your decisions. When you act and think from the heart, confidence replaces confusion, and the universe begins to rearrange itself in your favor. There may be moments when you feel weighed down by self-doubt or haunted by what-ifs, times when you wonder if you've taken the wrong turn. But you have not lost time. You have gathered wisdom. Every delay, heartbreak, or detour was a part of your preparation. The energy of the Five of Wands and the Nine of Swords reminds you to release self-criticism and replace it with gratitude for the lessons that shaped your resilience. Your journey so far has not been wasted effort. It has been a training ground for what's to come. You're being guided to transform every regret into data, proof of how much you've grown and how much clearer your vision has become. With the Strength card and the Nine of Cups shining through your spread, a new power awakens within you, the ability to monetize passion, to turn what you love into something tangible and fulfilling. The key lies in visualization. Picture your dreams as vividly as possible, not as distant fantasies, but as present realities. Feel the texture of your success, the air in the room, the words spoken in that moment of triumph. When your imagination becomes so real that your body reacts as though it's already happening, your subconscious begins to align with it. The universe responds not to wishes, but to conviction, and you are learning to embody that conviction fully. Your angels also ask for moments of stillness. You are a human being, not a human doing. Meditation, even for 5 minutes a day, can reset your inner compass. Think of it as emotional detox, a clearing of the mind from fears inherited from childhood or beliefs shaped by others. Silence allows the soul to breathe. When resistance fades, manifestation flows naturally. Trust your instincts. They are divine GPS signals guiding you toward your truth. Logic may calculate, but intuition knows. The heart always whispers before the mind can reason, and those whispers are sacred. The Star and the World cards open a portal of possibility. Travel or expansion calls your name, whether physical or spiritual. But remember, manifestation is the art of alignment before action. You don't attract what you want. You attract what you are. A happy person calls in a happy partner. A confident soul magnetizes opportunity. So become what you seek. If you want love, embody love. If you want success, move like success. The world doesn't reward waiting. It responds to being. As the Knights of Wands and Pentacles ride through your energy, they announce a coming wave of prosperity and recognition. The shift happens when you fill your days with words of power, affirmations that shape your inner dialogue into creative force. Every sentence you speak is a spell. Every thought is a seed. The phrase, "I am," is your most powerful magic. Say, "I am capable," and capability grows. Say, "I am abundant," and abundance answers. The pen truly is mightier than the sword, because your words carve the blueprint of your reality. Gratitude is the final ingredient. The divine tests readiness through appreciation. When you thank the universe for what you already have, you prove you're prepared to handle more. Wealth flows not to those who chase it, but to those who radiate joy where they stand. The universe is ready to multiply your blessings, but only when your heart beats in rhythm with contentment. Your affirmation for this chapter: I do not cheat on my future with my past. You are no longer replaying old memories. You are authoring new ones. Life is not a paused movie. It's a reel that moves forward every time you dare to dream. Visualize without limitation. Ask yourself, what do I want my next scene to look like? Don't focus on the how. Simply whisper, wouldn't it be wonderful if, and let your imagination build bridges where logic cannot. And as your guides close this reading, they leave you with a final insight. There is always a deeper reason behind every question, every challenge, every connection. Approach others not with judgment, but with understanding. Let's see what the tarot has in store for you today. Today, Taurus, the universe vibrates with accelerated energy, inviting you to release the heaviness of past struggles and step into a cycle of revelation and reward. The momentum that once felt blocked begins to shift, clearing the way for emotional clarity, material advancement, and divine alignment. Each card in today's spread builds upon this transformative current, reminding you that what once felt impossible is now within reach. Card 1. The Eight of Wands. The Eight of Wands bursts into your reading as a symbol of speed, progress, and long-awaited movement. For weeks, you may have felt as if life had stalled, but now, events accelerate rapidly. Messages, opportunities, or even romantic gestures may arrive without warning. Spiritually, this card speaks of divine timing, reminding you that every delay you endured was necessary preparation for the unfolding momentum. Taurus, your patience is paying off. What was once tangled now unravels in your favor, allowing clarity and action to align. Card 2. The World. The World card signifies completion, achievement, and renewal. You are closing a karmic chapter and stepping into a new one that reflects your growth and spiritual maturity. Everything you've endured, the setbacks, betrayals, and lessons, has molded you into a wiser version of yourself. Taurus, this card whispers of celebration. You have earned this elevation. A cycle ends not in exhaustion, but in triumph, and now your challenge is to allow joy to replace vigilance. Trust that what's coming is not punishment, it's reward. Card 3. The Lovers. The Lovers emerges to illuminate deep emotional truths. In matters of the heart, this card suggests a powerful, divinely guided connection, perhaps with someone who once seemed distant or unaware of their feelings. Today, revelations unfold. Someone begins to see you with new clarity, realizing the depth of your energy and value. The Lovers is also about choices, Taurus. You may face a decision between safety and passion, logic and emotion. The universe encourages you to choose alignment over fear. True love, spiritual and earthly, is awakening. Card 4. The Star. Radiant and hopeful, the star graces your reading as a beacon of renewal and divine favor. This is the energy of faith restored after hardship. Taurus, angels are working quietly behind the scenes to realign your destiny. Healing energy flows through your life, emotional wounds soften, and creative inspiration heightens. In love, this card brings serendipity. Someone guided by higher forces may soon confess their feelings or step forward unexpectedly. You're being reminded that hope is not naive, it's sacred preparation for miracles. Card 5. Justice. Justice reveals the return of balance and fairness. Whether in legal, personal, or emotional matters, truth now rises to the surface. Someone's mask may fall, and karmic debts are being cleared. If you've been wronged, resolution comes through divine timing, not revenge. This card also reflects self-accountability, taking ownership of your own boundaries and decisions. Taurus, you are entering a phase where clarity replaces confusion. Contracts, negotiations, or paperwork are favored now, and outcomes lean in your favor as long as you remain grounded and transparent. Card 6. The Sun. The sun shines with pure optimism and fulfillment. It represents joy, vitality, and divine clarity after a period of darkness. Professionally, expect recognition or an opportunity that highlights your creativity and leadership. In relationships, warmth and harmony return. The sun reminds you that illumination doesn't just reveal truth, it nurtures growth. Your energy radiates outward, attracting positivity and supportive souls. Taurus, this is your season of reward. What once seemed distant is now approaching at full speed, just as foretold by the Eight of Wands. Card 7. The King of Pentacles. A true reflection of your earth element, the King of Pentacles brings prosperity, discipline, and mastery. You're stepping into your power financially and professionally. Doors that once resisted you now open because your energy has matured, no longer driven by fear, but by confidence. This card also points to influential figures who may assist or mentor you, particularly those in positions of authority. Taurus, your patience, consistency, and integrity are creating long-term stability. Continue planting your seeds. Abundance is no longer a distant promise, it's materializing now. Card 8. Judgment. Judgment crowns the reading with resurrection and divine renewal. It confirms that your soul has passed through fire and now emerges renewed. Old versions of yourself are shedding. Habits, relationships, or fears that no longer serve your divine evolution are being released. You are awakening to your higher calling. In love, this card predicts reconciliation or the rebirth of a connection once thought lost. In purpose, it calls you to live authentically, to stop apologizing for your strength. Taurus, destiny is summoning you to answer boldly and without hesitation. Today's reading for Taurus is a masterful symphony of transformation and acceleration. The Eight of Wands and the world mark the end of stagnation and the birth of swift new progress. The Lovers and the Star promise emotional awakening and divine guidance, while Justice and the Sun restore fairness and joy to your path. The King of Pentacles grounds your material success, and Judgment seals your renewal with spiritual confirmation. Taurus, the universe isn't punishing you, it's preparing you. Every closed door was a prelude to your elevation. The energy today demands faith, courage, and openness. Embrace the speed, the clarity, and the love rushing toward you. For this is not just another day. It's the turning point where your destiny begins to bloom. Now we will tell you how it will go with money and luck, but first remember to give us a like, subscribe to the channel, and activate notifications. This helps us a lot, and so you never miss your daily reading. Money and luck. Taurus, the universe is finally unlocking the gates that once seemed sealed shut. The Eight of Wands ignites the realm of your finances with movement and speed. Money that was delayed or opportunities that were frozen begin to circulate again. It's as though life hit the resume button on your material progress, and everything starts flowing more naturally. This energy reminds you that abundance often comes when you release your grip on fear and let the process unfold with trust. The King of Pentacles reinforces your natural gift for stability and grounded decision-making. This is not the time for reckless risk-taking, but for strategic action. Every financial decision you make this week has the potential to build a lasting foundation. A mentor or experienced colleague may offer advice that changes your perspective. Their influence will guide you toward long-term prosperity, not fleeting success. Justice brings balance into the picture, especially if money matters have felt unfair. Debts, disputes, or past imbalances may find resolution through truth and transparency. Taurus, your honest and methodical nature attracts karmic reward now. The universe acknowledges your integrity and patience, qualities that others often overlook, but that ultimately determine success. The world confirms a completion cycle. You may be closing a financial chapter, finishing payments, selling property, or ending a phase of scarcity. With endings come new beginnings, and the sun's influence here brightens the path toward expansion. A creative project could become profitable or lead to an unexpected opportunity for recognition. Luck also follows your practical actions today. With the star hovering above this sector, inspiration meets opportunity. Synchronicities such as a lucky meeting, a timely offer, or a small win align to remind you that fortune favors consistency. This is the kind of luck that multiplies when you stay ready. Finally, Judgment blesses you with renewal. Financial worries are replaced by strategic insight. You're being called to level up, to make choices that reflect your worth and self-respect. Money is energy, Taurus, and when you treat it with gratitude rather than anxiety, it circulates back multiplied. The tarot gives you your lucky number. Your lucky numbers for November 9th are 2, 50, 11, 91, 77, 33. Daily love. In love, Taurus, today's reading radiates transformation. The lovers open the door to deep connection, the kind that cannot be explained, only felt. Whether single or attached, you sense the stirring of something powerful and fated. Someone who once overlooked you begins to see you in an entirely new light. It's not coincidence, it's divine orchestration. The star brings healing after emotional turbulence. If heartbreak has shadowed your recent past, today marks the beginning of recovery. The energy between you and another person becomes softer, more forgiving. The emotional walls that once kept love at a distance are beginning to crumble. With Judgment, the theme of resurrection takes center stage. Someone from your past might resurface, seeking reconciliation, or you may feel an inner rebirth, a readiness to love again without fear. Either way, this moment demands emotional honesty. You're no longer meant to hide your feelings behind caution. The World card assures you that you've learned from every previous relationship. Now, you attract connections that match your new vibration, those rooted in mutual growth and spiritual understanding. Let your authenticity lead the way. You'll draw in people who see your soul, not just your surface. The sun warms this sector with pure joy. Romantic energy feels playful, bright, and unforced. A spontaneous encounter or a message could shift your heart's trajectory. For couples, passion rekindles. For singles, attraction arrives in an unexpected place. Either way, love becomes lighter and more natural. Finally, justice brings equilibrium to your emotions. If you've given more than you've received, that balance is being restored. The key is reciprocity. Both partners should uplift each other's light. Trust that the universe always restores love that's pure and unconditional. At work, professionally, Taurus, you stand at the threshold of recognition. The sun lights your career path with clarity and visibility. If you've been diligent, and Taurus almost always is, your efforts are about to pay off. Praise, promotions, or creative breakthroughs are in the air. You're stepping into a leadership role, whether formal or symbolic. The world signals a significant completion, perhaps the end of a major project or a career phase. What once drained your energy now reaches resolution, freeing you for higher pursuits. Allow closure to propel you forward, not anchor you to the past. With the King of Pentacles in your work sector, stability becomes your crown. Your strategic thinking, persistence, and quiet confidence make you a cornerstone in your professional environment. People trust your reliability. Even in chaos, you exude calm, and that calm attracts success. The Eight of Wands suggests communication is crucial now. Respond promptly, follow up with enthusiasm, and stay organized. Opportunities may arrive quickly, requiring decisive action. A sudden proposal or project could expand your career horizon, possibly involving travel or collaboration. Justice reinforces fair outcomes. If you've been competing for a role or waiting on feedback, the truth will surface soon, and it's likely in your favor. Your honest approach continues to distinguish you from others who rely on shortcuts. Judgment closes this section with renewal and purpose. This is your wake-up call. You're not just working for income, but for impact. The divine invites you to align your profession with your calling. When passion meets practicality, Taurus, your career becomes a legacy. Health. The star leads the way in your health reading, representing deep healing and rejuvenation. Taurus, you're emerging from a cycle of exhaustion or stagnation. Today, your body responds well to care. Rest, hydration, and gentle movement restore your energy. You're reminded that wellness is a gradual unfolding, not a quick fix. Judgment brings spiritual cleansing. This is an ideal time to release unhealthy habits and emotional toxins. Consider a digital detox or mindful solitude to reset your nervous system. Your body has been asking for simplicity, fewer stimulants, more stillness. The sun radiates vitality. You may feel an increase in energy, optimism, or motivation to exercise. Sunshine, fresh air, and physical activity become essential to your balance. Taurus thrives in nature. Reconnecting with the earth replenishes your mental clarity. Justice appears again, urging balance. Overworking or suppressing emotions could lead to physical tension. Prioritize self-care as seriously as your responsibilities. Create boundaries to prevent burnout. They are acts of self-respect, not selfishness. The world reminds you that your health is holistic. Every meal, thought, and breath contributes to your overall state. You're completing a cycle of imbalance and entering a phase of alignment. Small lifestyle changes will now yield large results. Finally, the Lovers reminds you that love heals too, not only romantic love, but the energy of compassion and connection. Spend time with those who uplift you. Laughter and affection are as medicinal as vitamins. Family and friends. Taurus, home is your sanctuary, and today's reading highlights renewal within your family bonds. Justice ushers in fairness. Misunderstandings that once divided the home begin to dissolve. You may feel called to mediate, forgive, or simply listen with empathy. Harmony becomes your priority. The world reflects completion and unity. A family cycle is ending, perhaps children reaching milestones, relatives reconciling, or an emotional burden finally being released. There's a sense of closure that allows healing and joy to enter. The sun illuminates your domestic life with warmth and laughter. Expect good news or a reason to celebrate together. A shared project or gathering strengthens relationships. Your home feels brighter, both energetically and emotionally. Judgment suggests generational healing. Old patterns, perhaps inherited fears or misunderstandings, are being recognized and released. You may uncover family stories that help you understand yourself more deeply. This awareness transforms your lineage with compassion. The star blesses your household with divine light. Your presence brings calm to others. If someone close has been struggling, your patience and optimism help guide them toward hope. You are the grounding energy in your family constellation. Lastly, the Lovers speaks of unconditional support. Family may not always be easy, but today love outweighs tension. Whether through blood or chosen family, you are reminded that belonging is a sacred form of healing. Compatibility. Taurus, your most harmonious connections today are with the air signs, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. They stimulate your curiosity and communication, helping you see life from new perspectives. Libra, especially, complements your need for balance and beauty. Fire signs like Leo, Aries, and Sagittarius ignite your ambition and excitement. They challenge you to move faster, to take chances, but remember to stay grounded so the fire doesn't burn too hot. Leo, under today's solar influence, offers warmth and loyalty that matches your devotion. Water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces, touch your emotional depth. With them, you find spiritual and intuitive understanding. Scorpio, in particular, mirrors your intensity and sensuality, creating an irresistible pull. Earth signs like Virgo and Capricorn share your rhythm of patience and determination. Together, you can build empires. Capricorn's discipline supports your dreams, while Virgo's attention to detail aligns with your practicality. However, compatibility today transcends element or sun sign. The star reminds you that souls connect through energy, not labels. If someone feels aligned with your peace and purpose, that connection is worth exploring. The Lovers seal this message. Authentic relationships grow from truth, patience, and shared values. Whoever understands your silences and supports your growth will always harmonize with your energy. Your lucky color today: gold. Symbolizing prosperity, clarity, and enlightenment, gold mirrors the warmth of the sun and the abundance of the King of Pentacles. Wearing or surrounding yourself with this color enhances confidence, attracts success, and reminds you of your divine worth. The phrase of the day: patience is not waiting. It's trusting that what you've planted will bloom when the universe decides it's time. Thank you so much for spending this moment with me. Remember, the stars can guide your way, but only you have the power to walk it and make it amazing. If this reading resonated with you, I'd love it if you could subscribe, and leave a comment. I truly enjoy hearing from you. I'll see you tomorrow, right here on Zodiac Attraction, where we'll continue discovering your incredible destiny together. Until then, keep shining.